Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of cymbal setup and maintenance. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link to that in the description and I'll also link it up on the YouTube card. So today we're going to look at how to clean your cymbals properly, how to check them for cracks, dents, keyholing, anything like that. And then we're also going to look at how to store them properly. So when it comes to cleaning your cymbals, there's various different ways of doing it. Some people prefer to use the branded cleaners such as these, or some people prefer more unconventional methods such as using lemon juice or even sticking them in a dishwasher. However, over the past few years, I've tried different cleaners, different methods, and I've finally found something that suits me. It's a little bit more messing about, but it gives a great result. So for my method, you're going to need Brasso, which is a metal cleaner, a wet rag, a dry rag, and some kitchen roll. But before we start cleaning the cymbal, it's always a good idea to check your cymbal for any dents, cracks, or keyholing. Because if you do all that work and you get to the end of it and you find you've got a crack, it's going to need to be sent off for repair. However, if you do find a crack or something that needs repairing, then a great idea is to send it down to Ben Camp at Cymbal Magic. I'll leave links to his website in the description below.
So the main thing that I'm doing here is running my hands along the edge of the cymbal to make sure there's no cracks. I do this by looking for rough spots. If I find anything that I think there might be a crack, I'll inspect it closer. At the same time, I'm looking up and down the bow of the cymbal and on the bell for any cracks. I'll flip the cymbal over and again check the bottom, make sure there's no cracks or scuffs or dents. I'll check the centre for any little cracks coming out of the centre. And also on top, again, make sure there's no keyholing. So when it comes to cleaning the cymbal, I find using Brasso gives a really great result. Start by shaking the can and pour a little bit onto the dry rag. So start off with small circles, spreading outwards to the edge of the cymbal. Keep rubbing in the Brasso until it goes black. Then get your wet rag and just wipe it off. Now at this point, your cymbal is going to be wet, so you need to get it as dry as quick as possible. Use a piece of kitchen roll to make sure that it's dried thoroughly. Now when it comes to logo, obviously you don't want to rub it off. So just be careful, take your time, and there shouldn't be a problem. So all in all, that took me about 15 minutes to finish. The cymbal looks great and I know that there's no cracks.
So when it comes to storing your cymbals, it's pretty standard to have them in a bag, either in a hard case or a soft case. Personally, I use the Amedia soft case that came with my cymbals. It's a very big, robust bag. It'll fit 24-inch cymbals and it's got a lot of different compartments so you can keep your cymbals separate. This stops them from rubbing up against each other during transit. However, when it comes to storing your cymbals away, it's best to have them at room temperature. If it's in your house, then more than likely going to be no problem. However, if you've got them in a garage or in a secure lockup, it's more than likely going to be too cold. Now, when cymbals get cold, they do tend to get a little bit more brittle, and then they're prone to cracking. So the best way to avoid this is to get them out and set up and then put a heater in the room and for about 10 to 15 minutes let them warm up to room temperature. I really hope you found these tips useful. If you have any suggestions as to how you maintain your cymbals, then please leave them in the comment sections below. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching that video. If you like the content and you want to keep supporting the channel, then please subscribe here. If you want to see my last video, you can click for that here. Any other suggestions, please leave them in the comment sections below. I'll see you in the next video, guys.